Yo! Hi gamers, how's it going? Actually, you know what? This requires jacket off today. We're taking the jacket off. We're putting the glasses on. We're tying the hair back. It's time to get nerdy. Woo! Hi everyone. Hope you guys are having a nice day so far. Welcome in, welcome in. You don't want to know what I heard. Yeah, I heard it too. So then I said it a second time and tried to enunciate better. Anyway, good morning everyone. Hope you're having a nice day so far. It is Friday, right? I'm worried. Yes, it's Friday. Woo! It's Friday. Happy, what is it? Is it Independence Day? Or is it America Day? Or July 4th. United States. Independence Day. Haha, I was right. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew I was right. Happy Independence Day to any of the Americans down there. I feel like as a Canadian, I celebrate Canada Day, but I also celebrate like Independence Day with like the Americans because, you know, we're close. We're chill. We chill. We do a little secret handshake, little, you know, little handshake. Little the fingertips. Pretty chill. Usually. But anyway, happy Independence Day if you are American. And everyone else, happy Friday. Very awesome. Very exciting. But good morning, everyone. Good morning, Himiko. Good morning, Sleep. Good morning, Zajama. Good morning, Click. Good morning, Siffy. Good morning, Bear. Good morning, Kyoshi. Good morning, any lurkers. And good morning, any VOD viewers. How's it going? So today, something we haven't done before, something I've kind of wanted to do for a while, but never actually got around to it. Also, I'm kind of off-center. That's bothering me. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Woohoo! We're better. I also want to go down a little bit. My head was like hanging a little bit too far at the top there. I didn't like that. And then if I like moved up at all, my head would like just cut. My hair would cut. Oh. Good morning, Ireno. Good morning, Kyoya. How's it going? You guys are having a nice day. Yippee! So. Very exciting today. We haven't done this before. We haven't like gone over like anime before like this. I've kind of wanted to do something similar to this, but every time when a new season rolls around, I tend to forget, and then it kind of just slips past, and it's like, well, I missed my window. I gotta wait for next season, and then I forget again. And it's like, god damn it. So I'm glad I remembered this year. I was like, oh my god, yeah, new anime's coming out. Woo! Because there's some that I'm looking forward to, like this one. Yippee! So I remembered I wanted to do this type of stream, so I'm very excited. Also, I'm like, I want some background music, but I don't want like our regular background music. So, you know what my old reliable is. Also, hi, Nono. Good morning. Good evening. My old reliable when it comes to background music that is not going to get me copyright striked. And that is old school RuneScape OST. Woo! I can't help it, dude. I freaking love this. It gives me so much nostalgia. Yippee! Nostalgia! Listening to old RuneScape music while looking at anime. Solid day. Solid Friday. Solid Friday. Let me know if it's too loud. I can turn it down. It's a good volume for me, but like, I don't know if you guys need it turned down. But, so the plan today, we're gonna be scrolling through my anime list through all of the anime for this season. There's also some that are going to be continuing that we might want to take a peek at, see what's still going on, what we might have missed from last season. There's some movies or some ONAs that are coming out as well, like little One Piece shots. We have movies that are coming out as well. We might want to take a peek at like what could be coming out, something that could be interesting, for example. But to start with, we're going to start at the top. We're going to start with the anime that are currently the most hyped, or the anime that have the most people wanting to watch them. So we're going to be starting for the top row here. And all of them are season 2s. Some ranking? No. I mean, in the first place, how could I rank them? I haven't even watched them, you know? I haven't even watched them. They're not even out yet. I think the first episode of some of them are just coming out. But no, I don't rank anime. I never do. I feel like this is a stance I've stood by ever since I was really young. Ever since I first started watching anime and like keeping track of the anime I watched, because whenever you like put an anime into my anime list on the site, right? It says, oh, you watched it, and then you can add a ranking to, like a ranking to it, like out of 10. And I've always refused to ever rank an anime. That is my stance. And the reason why I'm like that is because I feel like the second you start trying to rank anime, you stop being able to just enjoy them for what they are. You're too busy trying to analyze them. You're too busy trying to like find faults in the show to deduct ranking. Or you're too busy trying to find things like, oh, I'm only gonna watch it if it's, you know, a high ranking. Oh, if it has I'll only watch this anime if it's 8 stars or higher. I don't know. I feel like people get a little too obsessed with the idea of ranking things. So I've always refused to rank anything because I just don't like the idea of ranking stuff in the first place. I'd rather just sit and watch and enjoy it and come to my own conclusion. Like, gonna watch maybe in a few years, don't watch blog. Well, I'll definitely be telling you the ones I plan on watching. Yes. Yeah. I'll definitely be telling you what ones I plan on watching or ones I'm at least interested in. 100%. Yeah. So, we'll start with the first one on the list, one that I am going to be watching 100%, which is Sono Biscudoru wa Koi o Suru Season 2. Yippee! In order? Not in order, no. We're just going to be going, like, down the line. And if I say I want to watch it, then there it is. So, we have the second season of Biscudoru, My Dress Up Darling Season 2. Yippee! I love these two. Their dynamic is so cute. The animation style is amazing. As you know, it's Cloverworks. So, Cloverworks, they always do such a good job. You might have to full screen to see things a little bit better because we're going to be looking at some of the names of the people that are like the voice actors and stuff as well. Yeah, there's not a lot of like synopsis out right now. It's just simply saying it's season 2. But I'm very much looking forward to it. Maybe we can zoom a little bit. Oh, it'll cut. Oh, well. Manga ended. Did it? I didn't know that. I might have to go watch or go read it all. Mal, update my profile. I've completed 500 anime. Welcome to the club, dude. What do you expect from it? Honestly, it's exactly what I expect from the first season, which is just to see them as a duo kind of get up to their little silly shenanigans of her running around, being super, super bright and cheerful, and bringing a lot of light to him. I feel like he, as a character, was always very gloomy. He went through a lot in his life, and he was really looking for a purpose, and she brought that purpose to him. So it was like she's literally like the sun to him, unironically. Like the way I see her in this anime is she is the sun. She like revolves, like the whole anime, the whole like his whole life basically revolves around her right now, but not in a negative way, in a very, very positive way, where she lightens things up and makes him happy and makes him be able to see the brightness and the color in life again. And I really, really love their dynamic of the two of them together. So I hope that their relationship develops more in season 2. I really like to see like what happens between them, and you know, I'm very excited for it. I think it'll be really cute. It's all about, for those who don't know about this series, it's basically he went through a hard time in his life. He is a doll maker. He makes clothing. They're in high school, but his family makes traditional dolls, like traditional Japanese dolls, like clothing and wigs and all that kind of stuff. So he always kind of like followed in his parents' footsteps, but never could live up to it. And he was really, really burnt out in life, really depressed kind of thing. And then she came along and she discovered his passion or what he was doing. And he wanted to hide it because he was afraid people judging him. Hina dolls, thank you. Like people judging him. But she found it and she thought it was awesome. She thought it was amazing. Like she's the type of person who like hypes up people's things that they like. She is probably the best friend you could ever have. Because no matter what you like, she's like, oh my god, you like that thing? That's awesome. That's so cool. Like, even if she doesn't like it, she's like, oh my god, that's so sick. I'm so happy to, like, talk about this thing that you're so passionate about with you. Like, she's so, like, the sun. She is the sun, literally. And she's a cosplayer. She wants to get into cosplaying. She really loves it. She loves certain characters a lot. And he helps her by designing outfits for her with his expertise and making them for dolls. And his training. And they kind of just form a relationship. And it's really cute. I really, really like it. It's very cute, very positive. It's a little bit fan servicey. I say a little bit, but there's definitely some fan servicey parts to it for sure. Looks like the main cast is all returning, which is nice. Looks like we have some new characters going to be introduced as well. I don't remember this character. Or this one. This one has a picture from the manga, so she's definitely new. There's definitely characters I might have just forgotten because it's been a long time since I've watched it. Because season 1, when did it come out? Season 1 came out in 2022. And it was the winter 2022. Or would this be considered spring? It's winter, right? Spring? I don't know. Either way, it came out like a few years ago, so I don't perfectly remember everything, but I really like it. I'm very much looking forward to this. Can't wait to see it. Next one on the list here is Dun Da Dun. Dun Da Dun 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 Dun. Freaking awesome anime, bro. Again, they didn't give us a synopsis, just saying second season. They know what they're about. They know they're popular enough to not have to give a lot of synopsis. People want to watch it. Its first episode apparently already came out. It already has an 8.5. I'm really excited to see what the new opening is gonna be, because the opening before was such a banger. I'm wondering if Creepy Nuts returned for the opening again. If they did, that'd be so sick. Oh, okay, opening theme. Creepy Nuts didn't return, damn. Okay, so it's by Aina The End is the new band doing the opening. So they have a pretty hard song to live up to. Dandadan's opening was like so popular and viral, everyone around the world kind of knew it, even if they weren't into anime, because it was just that popular. Like, it was insane how popular it got. And not everyone, but you know, I'm just over exaggerating a little bit, but they have a pretty big shoe to fill. I hope they do a good job with it. I can't wait to hear it. I'm not really sure what to expect this season. This anime feels like such a... so many random things could happen in this anime. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm looking forward to it again. The mix of the action, the weirdness. Again, fan service, of course. I'm hoping they don't do anything too weird on the first episode, because like the first season, they did like something really weird on the first episode and almost made me not watch this anime. Unironically, when I watched the first episode of this anime, the first season, I almost dropped it immediately because they had a very certain type of scene at the beginning, and I was like, yeah, I don't fuck with that, and I almost completely just stopped watching it after that. But a friend basically convinced me to keep watching, and it was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's pretty good anime. But yeah, I'll be watching this as well, 100%. Meant to be weird? Yeah. But there's certain things that are just like, I'm not a fan of it. And then we have Kaiju Hachigo. Second season also coming out. Very cool. Very cool. I actually probably am not going to be watching this. I watched the first season, but I'd rather read the manga. I liked it, but I'm more of a manga enjoyer for this series, I feel like, for me. This one's a really cool one. It's like, how do I explain? It's very fantasy, sci-fi kind of thing. A little bit of sci-fi, not too much. It's like the world is kind of being taken over by these kaiju, or these giant monsters, and humanity's trying to fight back. And our main character is also technically, you know, he's a guy. He's also trying to fight back, but he's not very good at it. In fact, he's really bad at it. He's quite old. He's not really like, he's been like working hard his whole life to like work up to passing the exam to become a fighter, but he's never really been able to do it until season 1, basically. But yeah, I watched the anime, but it didn't really resonate with me as much as the manga did, so I'm probably not going to be watching season 2, but I will keep reading the manga. I do like the series. I do enjoy it. Very cool, though. It's done by Production IG. Usually pretty banger. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good series. I think I prefer the manga more, though, personally. We have another season 2. Dude, the top 4 anime of this season so far in popularity are all season 2s. This, I'm 1000% watching this. Yofukashi no Uta, or Call of the Night. Yofukashi no Uta. Such also had an amazing opening by Creepy Nuts is back! Yay! Creepy Nuts is... oh, they're doing the ending too? Oh, dude, Creepy Nuts is doing the opening and the ending for this. Oh, let's go. Let's go. That's huge. That's huge news. Awesome. I really love the art style of this anime a lot. Like, I really like it. I'm a big fan of the art style, so I'm very excited to see how it goes. I don't really know what to expect. I don't know what kind of elements they're going to be touching more with the new series. So I'm very excited to see what happens. But this one, if you don't know, it's about vampires. It is, so Call of the Night, about our main character guy. He kind of just, I think, did he have a sleep disorder or something? And he doesn't sleep at night, so he kind of just wanders around the streets. And he kind of bumps into this girl one night, who is our main girl, Miss Nazuna, or Nanakusan Nazuna, who is her. And they kind of just go off on adventures together before finding out that she's a vampire. One of my favorite anime. Oh, really? I like it a lot too. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Just like their interactions. There's like a vampire law and stuff, and I don't know. They're kind of like dodging trouble and trying to just enjoy their time together. The Gashi manga? It is. Yes, it's the same author, same art style. Same one. Linden Films is at it again. Hi, Bear. A beguiling bear. Welcome in. But yeah, I really like this series personally. I cannot wait to watch this. I'm very excited. Looks like the first episode must be out if there's already a score. So I guess I'll go watch that after stream. Yippee! All right, we're finally on to something that's not a season 2. We're looking at, in English, the fragrant flower blooms with dignity, or kaoru hana wa rin to saku. And we actually have a synopsis. Yippee! Finally, not just season 2. Okay. Just before we get into the synopsis, we're looking at the genres are drama and romance. Okay, you have me intrigued. Okay. Despite being adjacent to one another, Chidori Public School and the all-girls Kikyo Private Academy seem to exist in two different worlds. While the latter boasts an immaculate reputation and favors students from wealthy backgrounds, the former is a nest for dim-witted delinquents. Everyone at Kikyo harbors a deep hatred for their Chidori neighbors. 16-year-old Rintaro Tsumugi is a student at Chidori, whose intimidating face leads people to avoid him. Rintaro pays no mind to this, as he is content with his group of friends. However, there is something he has not yet told them. Sometimes he helps out at his family's cake shop. One day at work, Rintaro sees a customer at a table, but she runs off before he can talk to her. The next day, he receives an apology from the girl, Kaoruko Waguri, who explains that she did not run away because of his appearance and that she believes Rintaro is a kind-hearted person. Although he's not used to Kaoruko's bright personality, Rintaro looks forward to forming a friendship with her. There is just one obstacle that stands in their way. Kaoruko is a Kikyo student. Ooh, so we're looking at a little bit of Romeo Juliet, but instead of families, it's different schools that hate each other. Okay. Okay. We're looking at our delinquent who's actually got a soft heart. That's pretty popular. That's a pretty popular trope. Having a delinquent character that's actually very soft-hearted, like cold to others, but like really warm to the ones they like. That's a very popular trait. School and school violence, real. Hi, Haru. How you doing? So yeah, this one's got me intrigued. I'll probably actually watch this because it's also done by Cloverworks, and Cloverworks makes some really good anime. So I actually am quite interested. Hold on, I'm gonna look at the two main characters, VAs. We're looking at, for Waguri Kaoruko, we're looking at Inoue Honoka, who has, let's see if there's anything she's done before that I recognize, any shows that I would recognize. She was in Goblin Slayer as a support character. I'm trying to find one that I've watched or like know really well. If there's anything I know really well. Oh, she was an Asobi Asobase? What? She was the student council president. Oh my god. That's so funny. She's relatively a newer VA, I guess. I guess either that or she hasn't had a lot of roles, but I'm very excited for it. I think she has a wide variety of people she plays, so it'll be very interesting to see how it goes. Oh, honey lemon soda. Oh, I heard this one was okay. I wanted to watch this actually. You can't play trailers? Yeah, I probably will. I don't think I can play trailers without getting in trouble. If I were indie, I would risk it, but you know, it's not just me who can get in trouble. So, and for our main male lead, oh wow, he's only done a few. We're looking at Nakayama Yoshinori. This is his first main role. Hey! Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. It's his first main role. Very cool for him. Yeah, he's only had like side roles. Very cool. Good for him. Hope it goes well for him. He's in some games. Oh, really? Okay, okay. But yeah, I'll probably watch this. I'm very interested in it. I like romance. I like drama romances. They're fun. Oh god. Yeah, Seishun Buta Yaro wa Santa Claus no yume o minai. The rascal does not dream of Santa Claus. So we have more of Bunny Girl Senpai. Or, well, not Bunny Girl Senpai, but Seishun Buta Yaro. We have more of that. I've never watched this series. Despite it being Cloverworks, which I'm usually pretty intent on watching. I've never watched this series, so I personally won't be watching this one. But if you're interested in it, I can't even give you a good synopsis of it because I don't know it. I don't know the good synopsis of it myself personally, but they do have the new season coming out. Miniskirt Santa? Is that what one's called? Oh my god, you're right. That is a hell of a name. I didn't even notice that. Good lord. Miniskirt Santa. Wow. A mysterious miniskirt Santa who suddenly appears before Sakuta. She claims to be Toko Kirishima, an unidentified online singer who has garnered public attention. Only Sakuta can see her, and she does not show up in video recordings. According to her, she's going around gifting people puberty syndrome. She's giving them chunibyo? Okay. Hi, Mar. I've never watched this series. This series has never really piqued my interest, so I don't really know much about it. I can't really tell you anything. I know I won't be watching it, but if you are, I hope you enjoy it. Our next line, we have season 4 of Tate no Yusha. Oh, the Rising Shield Hero. I remember I was reading this for a long time. I was reading the light novel of Tate no Yusha, and then I caught up. I think this was probably about, I'd say probably about 6 or 7 years ago, maybe. 6 or 7 years ago, I was reading it, and then I caught up to it, and I just never watched it or read it since then. The opening is by Mad Kid. Resolution by Mad Kid. And then the ending is Chiai Fujikawa. Like, I have no idea what's happening in this series anymore. Because I haven't actually watched it, and I haven't read it in a super, super long time. We'll look at some of the promotion images here. A big old dragon in the sky above a city. Oh my god, is that me? Look, it's me. It's Kid Me. I swear to god somebody's compared me to this character before. I didn't know where that was from. I had no idea who it was. People were comparing him to me because he's also got a he's also got like a little what's it called? Where is he? Where is he on the list of characters? What the hell? Why is he not on the character list? Hello? He also has like a little braid on the side too. Raftalia's childhood friend? Ah, okay. He's a white tiger. Yeah, he's a white tiger with blue eyes. I think he has a braid, right? Little sister. I'm assuming this one. Honestly, I wouldn't mind trying to read this series again because it's been a long time. I might actually pick it up because I've been looking for another light novel to read. I've kind of caught up with the light novel I'm reading right now. The light novel I'm reading right now, I think I've talked about it lightly. It's Hold on, let me find it. Yeah, here it is. It's called The Reincarnated Assassin is a Genius Swordsman, and I'm on chapter 1199. And I'm kind of caught up with it right now, and I need something else to read. So I might actually try to read this again, because I'm assuming there's been way more chapters out since the 6 or 7 years ago when I read it. So I wouldn't mind actually reading it over from the start. Because I did enjoy it for a certain extent. I liked how the abilities worked in this series. I liked how the abilities and the leveling up worked. Think it's a finished story? Yes! I've read a romance about Girl Senpai is one of my top 10. Oh, really? I see. So I won't be watching this, but I might actually pick up the light novel again. Oh! Sakamoto Days? It's already getting a season 2? Ooh. Ooh. Sakamoto Days. Very exciting. Sakamoto Days only recently came out, the anime. You see bare butts? Potentially. It's about a former assassin, former best assassin in Japan, potentially in the world. And he just wants to be a family man. He just wants to start his life, but he keeps getting pulled into things, and he's trying to keep it away from his his wife and his kid. Very, very cool. Split court, not a second season. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. It's part 2, not season 2. You're right. You're right. I see. Like John Wick. Pretty much. So basically, Haru, he goes from being like this, like the best ever assassin, to just being this guy. He turns into Mr. Potato Head. He's just a chill guy. But he's fucking really, really good at what he does. Like, really good. It's it's a very fun watch, because it's comedy as well. It's action comedy. It's very, very fun. There's like the blonde character here who can read minds. There's our favorite drunk. She studies drunken monk. She's like, if you ever seen like D&D, if you ever played D&D, she is the drunken monk. She is the drunken monk build, but to the extreme. And she's really fucking cool. Live action? They made a live action ad? That's funny. But Sakamoto Days, I will be watching this 100%. Oh, it looks like we have another new series here. Gachiakta, which I'm pretty sure means like I'm seriously angry. Just like, oh, that preview with the yellow eyes is kind of fucking cool. Let me look at the art real quick. The art looks really cool. It's giving me like 2000s vibes. Okay. All right. Living in the slums of a wealthy town, Rudo and his foster father, Regto, try to coexist with the rest of the town's residents, but Rudo despises the wastefulness of the upper class. Ignoring the warnings from those around him, Rudo regularly rummages through the town's garbage in search for anything useful or valuable to save from the abyss, a massive hole where anything considered trash is dumped, including people. Rudo's biological father was one such person, having been thrown into the abyss after he was accused of murder. One day, after running into a mysterious figure on the way home, Rudo returns to find Regto's dying body on the floor. He's immediately found at the scene by the authorities and is charged with murder. No one believes his claims of innocence, and he is thrown into the abyss. Instead of dying, however, he finds himself in a strange, foul-smelling place surrounded by monsters made out of trash. When Rudo is attacked by said monsters, he is saved by a man called Engine, who reveals himself to be a cleaner, someone who uses special weapons called vital instruments to combat these monsters. In order to get his revenge on the one who killed Regto, Rudo reluctantly becomes a cleaner to fight his way back up and out of the abyss. Interesting. Akami got killed? Kinda, yeah. So we're looking at action fantasy. It's a shonen demographic. It's done by Studio Bones? Studio Bones! Ooh, that's promising. Studio Bones. Okay, very promising. Who's our main voice actor here? We're looking at Ichikawa Aoi. who has done a lot of roles in the past. Okay, let's see. Anything that's jumping out to me? He was in Blue Lock. Okay. He was in Sword Art Online. Mainly as support characters. He's had a main... Does he have any other main roles? Oh, he does have some main roles. Okay. He was in Horimiya. Okay. Spike's family. Support character. He was in Fruits Basket. He was in Haikyuu, one of the supporting guys on a different team. Okay. He's done a lot of support roles, but he does have some nice support main roles too. I like it. Hi Titan. Thank y'all. Interesting. This one might be one of those shows I pick up for a couple episodes to check out to see if I'm interested or not. Gotcha. We have Grand Blue Season 2! Woo! I am not gonna be watching this. I don't know anything about it. I'm not particularly interested. It is a comedy. That's it. I don't know anything about this. I don't know anything about it. I think Grand Blue is a game? But yeah, I'm not personally gonna be watching this. If you watched season 1, you liked it, you're gonna watch season 2. Thumbs up. But I don't know anything about it. There's no synopsis. Can't help you. We have Dr. Stone, Science Future Part 2. Which again, isn't giving me a synopsis. It hates me. I actually didn't watch Dr. Stone. I've heard pretty decent things about it, but it's not something I was particularly interested in. I think the art style didn't really resonate with me or something. But yeah, Dr. Stone, second part is coming out. So if you are a Dr. Stone fan, you can look forward to that this season. But for me personally, it's not giving me a synopsis. I'm not particularly interested. Another split court. Yep. That's why it's part 2, not season 2. Wait, what does it say there? Hold on. So it's also, they're also calling it the fourth season part 2. Ah, I see. Part 2 of the 4th season. I'm not particularly interested in it. Ooh, wait. Horror, mystery, supernatural. You have my attention. Hikaru ga shinda natsu. The summer that Hikaru died. Okay? You have my attention. You have my attention. Best friends Yoshiki and Hikaru have been stuck together like glue for most of their lives. Living in a small village and being the only children their age, the two boys find solace in each other's company. Their friendship seems picturesque at first glance, but Yoshiki has noticed a shift in Hikaru's demeanor ever since one fateful summer. The Hikaru that sits behind him now is nothing like his friend. Despite his physical appearance and memories remaining exactly the same, Yoshiki knows something is amiss and that Hikaru he once knew is gone. When he brings this up, Hikaru partially transforms into an otherworldly being, threatening to kill Yoshiki if he cannot accept it, while also professing its love for him. Wrought with grief, and unable to let go of his best friend, Yoshiki struggles to move on with his life as he finds himself getting closer to the new Hikaru. At the same time, strange occurrences begin to plague their village, bringing unsettling chaos. That's a cool visual. Okay. The tags have me interested. The story has me like, eh. But the tags have me interested, I'll say that much. I might peep an episode or 2 of this. I might try to drag someone to watch it with me. I see. Okay, interesting. Done by Game Pictures. Oh, wow, okay. Kadokawa is the producer, though. We have more bathing suits on the front screen. Perfect. Rent a Girlfriend, Season 4. If you like that series, good for you. I could not care less about this series. I hate harem. I hate harem. I'm sorry, dude. I can't help it. I heard about the ending. I also heard about the ending in the manga, and I was like, lol. I heard the ending happened because the author fell so in love with the main girl that he literally cucked the main character for himself, which is so fucking funny. I'm sorry if that's a spoiler, but it's so funny. I can't help it. I can't help but talk about that. It was so funny. It was all over Twitter. It was all over Twitter. It was so funny. The author literally put his own main character in a cuck chair because he fell in love with the main character himself that he drew. And like, man, that's so fucking funny to me. He cucked all the nerds that were self-inserting as the main character because he started as like self-inserting himself as the main character, and then actually fell in love and said, "Fuck all you other people who are self-inserting. I win." It's so fucked up. It's so funny though. I mean, the art looks good. I fucking hate harem anime. I despise harem. I don't like it at all. I think it's stupid and dumb. I don't like the idea. It's always some self-inserty bullcrap, and it's just never good. Harem, like the concept of multiple people liking somebody isn't anything new. Like that's something that happens in real life. But the way that a lot of animes handle it, I don't like. I don't like it. And for me personally, I end up getting, when I watch harems, I end up getting like, say for example, Nisekoi. I always end up loving the childhood friend the most, and they never fucking win. And I also end up just liking all the characters a lot, and then, you know, there has to be a loser. If you don't actually make a pick, like you don't actually choose one, then you're an indecisive bitch, and you deserve to have none of them. But like at the same time, if he picks just one, the others are sad, and I was like, oh. I think one of the only few manga who handled it pretty well, a harem, was oh, what was the name? It was something can't study. It was something about like not being able to study, and there was like a group of girls, and the one guy was helping them study, and there were multiple endings. So there wasn't like a main ending. There was ending A, B, C, D, and each ending was a romantic ending with one of the girls. And I actually kind of liked that because it meant everyone could win, technically. And I kind of liked that. It was nice closure. I kind of like that. But it's also a hell of a cop-out. Hell of a cop-out. And the alternatives, yeah. Because you can't actually develop the characters, because if they did, they'd leave the relationship because of self-worth they should develop. Exactly, that as well. Okay, we have a second season of a isekai, it seems. Oh my god, is it ever an isekai? Look at that title. Okay, let's try this. Tensei shitara dainana ouji datta node kimama ni majutsu o kiwamemasu? Season 2. I know that word means. Okay. I was reincarnated as the 7th prince so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability. Jesus. I think I've seen visuals of this before. This one didn't really spike my interest at all. Let me look at this for the actual thing. Let's see. In his past life, Prince Lloyd de Salom was a commoner who could not become adept at magic, no matter how knowledgeable or obsessed he was about it. Now, reincarnated in his current royal lineage, he receives a body with seemingly endless mana, making his desire to master all things arcane attainable. Moreover, as the 7th prince of the kingdom, Lloyd had no claim to the throne, allowing him to nurture his abilities as freely as he wants. Unfortunately for Lloyd, ancient seals that imprison powerful demons begin to break down and release the horrors within, endangering the peace. With these monstrosities roaming around, Lloyd's overwhelming magical prowess is the ultimate weapon that can neutralize these threats before things descend into chaos. And he is just, this character is just Shota bait, bro. I don't like that. I don't like it. But no, I didn't fuck with the art style. Like, what is this outfit, bro? What is that outfit? I feel like I'm gonna get arrested looking at it. It is Takahashi Rie. It is Takahashi Rie. I fucking love Takahashi Rie, one of my favorite VAs. One of my favorite VAs, but like I'm not watching this ever. I'm not gonna watch this. I feel like I'm gonna get arrested looking at this series. Oh, the new panty and stocking! I forgot about that. Studio Trigger is back with a new panty and stocking. Let's go! Very exciting. Season 2. Panty and stocking. Very, very cool. Very cool. Very excited about that. I will be watching this. I will be watching this. Gag humor, action, comedy, fantasy, ecchi. Just what you'd expect from it. I'm very much looking forward to it. If you don't know about Panty and Stocking, the Anarchy Sisters, Panty and Stocking, have been kicked out of heaven for, to put it mildly, misbehaving. Led by a priest named Garterbelt, these angels must buy their way back by exterminating ghosts in Daten City. Daten City. But this task requires unconventional weapons. For these unorthodox angels, they transform their lingerie into weapons to dispatch the spirits. Unfortunately, neither of them take to their duties seriously, as they'd rather spend their time in pursuit of other hobbies. Panty prefers to sleep with anything that walks, and Stocking favors stuffing her face with sweets than hunting ghouls. Follow these two unruly angels as they battle ghosts and overflow of bodily fluids and their own tendency to get sidetracked in Panty and Stocking Garterbelt. Yeah, this anime came out in 2010. Season 2 is just coming out now, 15 years later. Holy moly. Yep. We have Tougen Anki. Looks like a new anime at Action Fantasy. Okay, okay. Peek some of the art here. Okay. Is that wait, are those Gatling guns? That's a fucking Gatling gun in an RPG being summoned from a demon. What? Oh my, okay. It's giving me Chainsaw Man. Blood pistols, okay. Blood archers, okay. Some pretty interesting looking abilities in this. All right. This is a action fantasy by Studio Hibari. A mythology theme. Ooh, okay. Individuals with Momotaro and Oni blood coursing through their veins maintain a long-standing rivalry. The Oni are careless, rash, and disorderly, while the Momotaro protect the humans' world from uncontrollable Oni. Ichinose is a reckless and irresponsible teenager aware of his defiance and even proud of his expulsion from school. Despite Shiki's rebellious attitude, his foster father, Tsuyoshi, cares about him deeply. Tsuyoshi's selfless love is soon shown in an explosive incident when a Momotaro barges in looking for Shiki. As Momotaro himself, Tsuyoshi has been hiding Shiki for years, keeping his Oni origins a secret even from him. As he gives up his life to save Shiki and confesses everything in his dying breath, Shiki's Oni blood awakens for the first time, transforming him into an unruly monster overflowing with rage and a thirst for revenge. Shiki's momentary outburst attracts the attention of Naito Mudano, an Oni teacher at the Raksasha Academy, an institute for young Oni in a need of understanding and perfecting their powers. Before Shiki can avenge his father, he must learn to control his headstrong and impulsive nature and, above all, fight against his own demonic blood. Okay, so Demon School. Demon School with a revenge story. Okay. The art seems very interesting. I like the manga art style, looks pretty cool. So our main character is this. Or Shiki. Shiki is, I guess, huh? So Shiki is our main character. This guy. Okay. By Ura Kazuki. Where's Zenshu? He's had a lot of main role. Oh my god! He was Isagi in Blue Lock? Holy shit. Okay. Okay. This guy's done a lot. Holy moly. A lot of main roles. Interesting, interesting. Maybe from me. Alright, we're looking at now Silent Witch, Chinmoku no Majo no Kakushigoto. Secrets of the Silent Witch, or looks like or hidden job. And this is a fantasy school theme from a light novel by Studio Gokumi, which doesn't ring a bell for me. So we're looking at Monica Everett, the Silent Witch, is the only mage in the world who can use enchanted magecraft, a true hero who single-handedly defeated a legendary black dragon. However, this young genius is actually super duper shy. That's right. She learned to cast spells silently just to avoid speaking in public, and despite her power, she has zero self-confidence. Now, Monica has been tasked with secretly guarding the second prince. Can she keep it together as she faces both the evil forces targeting the prince and the terrors of social interaction? The art's really pretty. Ooh, wow, I really like this art, actually. This art's very pretty. That's cute. She's basically chat. Yeah, chat, we're powerful. It seems cute. It seems cute. I might actually take a peek at the PV afterwards. Seems cute. We're gonna have a second season of a show I don't recognize. Okay. What is this? A couple of cuckoos. Or cuckoos? Cuckoos season 2. I haven't heard of this before. I haven't heard of season 1. Harem! Okay, I know why I haven't heard of it before. Comedy romance harem. Ah! I know why I haven't heard of it now. Okuroto Noboru is our studio here. 3 main girls. 1 main guy. Supporting girl as well. Jesus. On the pick alone. Yeah. Hi, Gwen. How's it going? All right. Well, I don't know anything about this one, so let's see. So click season 1. Okay. Nagi Umino and Erika Amono, a studious high school student and a social media star, had nothing that linked them together until they found out that they were swapped at birth. Okay, that's kind of a cool premise. When the sudden news is revealed to both of their families, their parents quickly devise a proposition with either Nagi's... Wait. Devise a proposition with neither Nagi's nor Erika's knowledge. In order to restore them both to their rightful families and ensure everyone's happiness, the two should get engaged. When informed of this, Nagi and Erika are quick to reject this absurd plan, refusing to go along with their parents' wishes. But neither party is willing to back down. Only time can tell where the relationship will go. The swapped at birth thing is interesting, but like, yeah, it got a under 7 as well. It just seems like your standard like harem with shenanigans and whatever. Hi Gwen, I've been good though, thank you. Hope you've been well. Yeah, not prickling my interest. Oh my god, they got a second season of this. Why is there a second season of this? Okay, let me sip some water. I need to sip some water for this one. Oh my god. God damn it. In English, reborn as a vending machine, I now wander the dungeon. 自動販売機に生まれ変わった俺は迷宮をさまよう。What is this website? It's called My Anime List. And it's showing all the anime from this season that are out. I didn't watch this because it was just too weird. A man with a passion for vending machines. Okay, well, you know, sure, why not? awakens to realize that he has not only died, but he has also been reborn as one of his beloved machines. Okay. Although he is a modern appliance in a fantasy world, he requires money in order to keep functioning. He is stuck in one location until a young girl named Lammis stumbles upon him. Amazed by the drinks and food he sells, hold on, my eye is hurting reading this. Lammis uses her blessing of might to lift him with ease and take him back to the village of Clearflow Lake. There, she officially dubs him Boxo. Despite his inability to converse with the villagers, Boxo becomes an essential part of the community. His goods provide nourishment, and as he gains new abilities and products, he becomes a staple of daily life. Nobody is as loyal to Boxo as his first and best customer, Lammis. The more time he spends with her, the more he tries to help elevate her skills as a young hunter. What would have someone had to have been smoking to come up with this? I mean, I'm assuming the person who wrote it is passionate about it, I guess, which is cool. But for me, I'm just like, I'm so confused. I'm just confused. Whether it's good or not up to me to decide, but I'm just confused. We're looking at another adventure fantasy. Tsuyoku de New Saga. Damn, they just really call it New Saga. Okay. After a fierce battle, magic swordsman Kyle finally killed Kyle. I don't know why that name made me laugh. Finally killed the Demon Lord after being seriously injured in battle. Kyle, on the verge of death, approaches a relic which was in possession of the Demon Lord and sends him to the past. After recovering from the initial shock, he decides to use this opportunity to avoid making the same mistakes of the past and become stronger. Okay. Become stronger. Hold on. I would like to be introduced to this character. Demon girls. Tomboyish demon girl. Tomboyish demon girl could fix me. It is adventure fantasy, time travel. Okay. Some anime heavenly delusion loves that so much. It's not really speaking to me. Let's look at the art a little bit. Not particularly speaking to me. Probably not gonna watch it. If you decide to pick it up, good luck. Hope you enjoy it. The art here on this one looks very pretty. Looking at a action fantasy isekai reincarnation. Okay, as we do, as one does. Mizu Zokusei no Mahotsukai, the water music. I almost said musician. The water magician. Ryo is wait, hold on, let me try that again. Ryo is delighted to be reincarnated into the fantastical world of Fi, where he thinks he'll get to live a quiet life, learning to use his newfound water magic. Going with the flow. I see what you did there. Going with the flow here, however, means something very different. Ryo is immediately pitted against the wildlands and he winds up in, and the slew of deadly monsters that call the remote subcontinent home. You'd think he'd forget about taking it easy when he's stuck fighting in his life, but lucky for Ryo, he's naturally optimistic, clever, and blessed with the hidden eternal youth trait. Wow. 20 years, I need that trait. I'm gonna get some wrinkles soon. 20 years pass in a blink of an eye, and each encounter along the way pushes him one step closer to the pinnacle of human magic. Little does he realize that's only the opening chapter of his tale. A fateful meeting soon thrust Ryo to the forefront of history, forever changing the course of his life. Thus begins the adventure of the strongest water keep wanting to say musician. Thus begins the adventures of the strongest water magician the world has ever seen, who also likes to do things at his own pace. Okay. He's just chilling. He's big chilling. Kind of a lazy, calm, chill character, just like happy with life. And, you know, it's I guess put it into stuff. What magician? Water. He's very chill, relaxed. There's some other main characters here. Looks like he's just gonna have to fight for his life. Oh, this could potentially have some what's it called? Some merit to it. This could be enjoyable, maybe. Only one art piece though. I think this one has potential a little bit, in my opinion. I'm a big isekai fan personally though, so I'm biased. This one has a little bit of potential for me. I might peek this one a little bit. I might peep this one. Yeah, a little lower. We have another isekai. Good lord. Isekai Mokushiroku. That is not a real word. Mainogura Hametsu no bunmei de hajimeru sekkai seifuku. Apocalypse bringer Mainogura. World conquest starts with the civilization of ruin. Okay. Adventure fantasy, isekai, reincarnation. Takuto Ira succumbed to an illness at a young age and ended up reincarnating in a world that resembles the fantasy turn-based strategy game Eternal Nations. Not only did he reincarnate to his favorite game, but as the god who commands the evil civilization Mainogra. With Mainogra's beautiful hero unit, Sludge Witch Atoll, by his side, not even the legendarily difficult race traits that will stand in the way of restarting their civilization. Okay, I do have a soft spot for that kind of fantasy story though, like where it's like an RTS and you're like taking control of the RTS in real life. I do have a kind of a soft spot for that because I like RTSs like Civilization 6 and stuff like that, or StarCraft. I have a bit of like a soft spot for that kind of stuff, so I might have to peek this one because this is giving me Overlord vibes, but without actually being the powerful like skeleton god yourself. It's kind of giving me that. I'm a little bit curious. And again, I'm an isekai sucker, so I can't help it. I like isekais a lot. I might have to peek it just a little bit. Ooh, I'm looking forward to this. I wanted to watch this so bad. You guys need to watch this too. Watch it. If you like Nichijou, you have to watch it. If you like comedy, this is gonna be funny as hell. By Kyoto Animation. Gag humor comedy. This is the successor of Nichijou. City, the animation. Midori is in a bit of a bind. She's in debt, and her landlady is trying to shake her down for unpaid rent. Her best friend refuses to loan her cash since she's wised up to her tricks. Maybe some bullying would help. Or a bit of petty theft? Neither is sustainable. Maybe getting a job would settle things, but working means less time for fun adventures in the big city. I hate medieval plots. That's fair. Dude. I'm so excited. This is the successor of Nichijou. I cannot wait for this one, bro. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to watch this. This is 1000% watching it. I can't believe its popularity is so low. There's less than 30,000 people wanting to watch this. Have people forgotten how good Nichijou is? Although it's going to be really hard to live up to Nichijou, so I can understand if people are like skeptical. But I'm very excited about this. Very excited. Hold on. Comedy. Girls love. Ooh. Well, hello. And it's not a harem. Yes! Finally, some good food. Nenako Amaori? That's a weird name to say. Nenako Amori is leaving her awkward and lonely junior high school life behind. Determined to become a normal girl with normal friends in high school, glamorous, confident, Mai Ozuka is Renako's total opposite, wealthy, outgoing, and a literal fashion model. Against the odds, the two girls form an immediate connection. Renako thinks she may have just found the best friend of her dreams. until Mai's romantic confession sends her into a tailspin. Nanako wants to prove to Mai that being BFFs is better than being girlfriends. But Mai is dead set on convincing Nanako that they're destined to be lovers. Let the love games begin. So our two main girls, I'm very interested in their voices. So for Mai, who is our complete opposite of our main. They're in oh, they are Mijiro McQueen in Uma Musume? Yo? Yeah. Okay. What else is like it stands out to me? They're in Oshinoko. My goat! That woke Haru back up from his slumber. She was also in Uzaki-chan as a support character. Damn, she's done a lot of work over the years. Holy moly. Holy moly. I heard horse girls. Yeah. Well, the girl who's one of the main characters in a new girl love anime is the voice actress for Mijiro McQueen. Onishi Saori. And our other main character for the girl love is Nakamura Kana. Have you been playing, Ko? Have I been playing? I'm ranked in the top 1,000 players in the world right now, Haru. Yes, I've been playing. I have been playing. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh yeah, she's also an Uma Musume girl. Narita Top Road. Holy shit. That's so funny. Oh, she's the main, one of the support, oh, not the main. She's one of the support characters in Silent Witch, the other anime that's coming out this season. Damn, she's working hard. Zium. 2 animes in 1 season. Good for her. Seems like she's a little bit newer to it. Cool, cool, cool. She has a lot of main roles though. Good for her. I'm gonna watch this. I like girl love stories and BL. Like I like GL and BL stories quite a bit because usually they can stand out. They're like a different form of romance or a different form of like comedy, and it's usually enjoyable to read or like watch. Studio Mother. Okay, I'll be watching this. So we have another action fantasy. I don't know how to say this. Cleavitus? Maju no to Akago to Shikabane no Yusha. Alicia, who had dreamed of becoming a hero since childhood, is chosen by the king as one of the 13 heroes. Armed with a legendary sword, the heroes set out to defeat the demon king Cleavitus. However, their recklessness triggers a terrible crisis that could wipe out all of humanity on the continent of Edsi. Now, the world's only hope lies with a baby entrusted to the Demon King. Oh. Okay, Love Stage was good. I like Love Stage. This one isn't really talking to me too much. This one isn't grabbing me too much. Let me look at the art. Okay. This one isn't really grabbing my attention too much. I like the girl with the iPad. She looks pretty cool. But it's not really grabbing my attention. Studio Ladus. Not really grabbing my attention personally. Looks like episode 1 is out, and it's got a pretty damn good rating for episode 1. So I don't know, maybe. Who knows? Oh my god. Toilet Bound Hanoko-kun Season 2 Part 2. I've heard some people are really into this. I have not watched it. I have not watched this before, but some people like really stand by Hanako-kun. We're gonna go to the first one, or the second season, so we can actually read the thing. There is a rumor in Kamome Academy that somewhere within the school premises lies a clock that governs the passage of time in the academy. That clock is overseen by 3 clock keepers, each representing the past, present, and future. Despite this, an unforeseen event causes mayhem, with students rapidly aging and the academy's infrastructure falling apart. Nene Yashiro and Ko Minamoto seek help from Hanako-kun, embarking on the new adventure to find those responsible for this mess. However, what they uncover is more than just the culprit's identity. As hidden truths are revealed and new vows are established, the academy students and its apparitions find themselves in a game of fate, where the living fight to free themselves from its grasp. Yeah, some people like really swear by this one. I've never watched it myself. I don't know. If you're into it though, there's your second part of the second season. Very cool. We have comedy drama romance. Comedy drama romance. Yippee! Wataru-kun no XX ga poukai suzen. Wataru-kun's no blank is about to collapse. 2 years ago, the death of Naoto Watari's parents left him as the sole caretaker of his younger sister, Suzushiro Suzu Watari, and forced him to move in with their aunt. So devoted is he to Suzu that he refuses to join clubs or even hang out with anyone, earning him snide comments and the title of Siscon at his new school. But as long as Suzu is safe and happy, Naoto does not care what everyone else says. However, his sneering classmates may turn out to be the least of his worries. The sudden transfer of a girl named Satsuki Tachibana brings back traumatic memories from his past, a past she had a hand in making so unpleasant. Nasty secrets unknown to Naoto begin to surface with her arrival, threatening his new life. I see. Comedy, drama, romance. Yeah, Hanako-kun is just like a gender bent of Hanako-san. Look at the art. Okay. Delinquent with a fucking plow shovel. What the hell? Okay. This could be interesting. We're looking at comedy romance. Ooh, I like the look of this art already. I like the look of this art a lot already, actually. Mikado no Sanshimai wa angai choroi. Dealing with Mikado no sisters is a breeze. It is a comedy romance shonen. As the son of the late legendary actress Subaru Ayase, Yu has had many expectations placed upon him after he transferred to Saika Academy, a highly prestigious school where students can hone their personal tastes, or personal talents. However, in contrast to his mother, Yu is completely talentless, being seen as completely mediocre. Damn, my boy. Me too. He would have no chance of standing side by side with the 3 emperors of Saika Academy, the Mikadono sisters, Miwa, Niko, and Kazuki. Another Kazuki. Who are prodigies in shogi, martial arts, and performing arts, respectively. With Subaru's friend agreeing to take her son in, Yu aims to fulfill his mother's last wish to him, which is to build a happy family, after never being able to form a proper mother-son relationship due to the difference in talent. That's sad. As it turns out, his mother's friend is actually the father of the Mikadono sisters. Of course he is. Keeping his mother's wish in mind, Yu aims to build familial bonds with the siblings. However, due to their extreme focus on their respective specializations, they show very little interest in opening themselves up not only to him, but to each other as well. Nonetheless, Yu strives to continuously support the 3 prodigies, as his kindness and care restores the bond between the sisters. I like the art. I like whoever this is at the top. Dude, tomboys with yellow eyes, you got me. You got me on a damn hook, line, and sinker with tomboys with yellow eyes and short hair, bro. Whew! Oh my god, she's so cool. Oh, this one is very tsundere looking. This one looks bratty. Okay. Okay, we have the brat that gets embarrassed. That actually gets embarrassed when you call her out on it. You have the cold tsundere. You have the very cool. God, I love tomboys. Oh shit. All right. Oh, and she's tall. Oh no. This one's really cute. I like bratty characters a lot too. I like bratty characters a lot as well. A prince type character, she does. I like bratty characters. But I adore like the tomboyish prince characters a lot. I need to see who the VA is. Amami Yurina? Okay. She's also Uma Musume support character. Okay. So many Uma Musumes. What's an anime I actually know on her list of stuff? No, I don't see any that I actually recognize. I can't like pinpoint what her voice is gonna sound like. But I'm excited. I'm excited. What about the bratty one? Oh, Yamayoshi no. Load! Load! Don't fail me, sight. There we go. Oh, she's Hitori Goto? Ain't no way she's Bochi! Okay. Okay. I'm intrigued. She's literally Bochi. That's gonna be so interesting to hear this voice actor who is Bochi then be like a bratty character. That's so interesting. I'll probably watch this. I'm probably gonna watch this just for the cool girl. I can't help it, dude. Comedy mystery. Mataku saikin no tantei to kitara. Detectives these days are crazy. Comedy mystery detectives. Oh. Okay. Nagumo Keiichiro was a genius high school detective. No case was complex enough for him. But what happens to genius detectives? But what happens to genius detectives when they get older? Now, 35 with bad hips. Running a failing detective agency with no cases to solve and struggling to pay the rent, he's at a dead end. In comes a high school girl in his office who says she wants to work for him. Or with him. With her help, will the out of touch, old-fashioned Nagumo get back the fire of his youth? Okay. But detective is interesting. Coach! There's a guy named Coach. Look at him. Holy shit. Left 4 Dead 2 Coach? Is that you? That one's not super grabbing me, but potentially it could grab some people. We have a fantasy. Okay. Kojo Denka no Katai Kyoshi. Or Kate Kyoshi. Private tutor to the Duke's daughter. This is a fantasy, and that's it. That's it. Okay. After failing the final exam for his dream job at the royal court, promising young sorcerer Alan wants nothing more to do than retreat to a simple life in the countryside. Unfortunately for him, he can't even afford the train fare. His only solution is to get a job. But his one lead is anything but modest. Duke Howard, one of the kingdom's most powerful nobles, needs a private tutor for his daughter Tina. Despite her academic brilliance, Tina is incapable of casting even a single spell. To make matters worse, entrance exams for the prestigious Royal Academy are fast approaching, and magical aptitude is mandatory. Can Alan use his unique brand of spellcasting to help Tina overcome her magical impairment? a mystery that not even the kingdom's finest sorcerers have been able to solve. And does her father, the Duke, even want him to? Okay, this could be an interesting thing, technically. There's someone who's playing a cat in this anime. Uncle-sung. She's literally playing a cat. Meow. Meow. I could play a cat in an anime. Let me be a cat in an anime. I kill it. You know what? I'm not even gonna click on this one. Arknights. There's a new Arknights anime out, if you want that. Not even gonna kick it. Not even gonna click it. Busuni Hanatabi wo. That's a wild fucking name. So Busuni, and there's no English translation for some reason. Busuni Hanatabi wo literally means, like, yeah, it literally means flowers for an ugly girl, which is a crazy name. Despite, oh, actually I want to see. Okay, we're a comedy romance school. Okay. Despite the meaning of her name would suggest, Hana Tabata bears no resemblance to a flower. Her eyes are too small and her limbs are far from slender. She is, in fact, ugly, and as such, knows that cute things and a fairy tale romance are out of her reach. Yet this does not stop her from daydreaming every morning as she tends to the school's beautiful flower beds that contrast her appearance. One day, a casual encounter puts Tabata in contact with her classmate, Yosuke Ueno, who is well known for being both handsome and extremely kind. Why would such a popular student associate with a background character like her? To Tabata, it is an unfathomable situation, but can Ueno show her that looks aren't everything? It's the only picture we have. A reverse insert character! It's rare, but it's happening! Yippee! This could be cute. I think this could be a cute one, potentially. I might peek an episode or two here. Seinen. Seinen anime. Interesting. Yeah, I might actually take a peek at that one. We have another fantasy. Another adventure fantasy. Jesus Christ. 勇者パリを追放された白魔導士 S ランク冒険者に拾われるこの白魔導士が価格外すぎる Jesus. And then in English it's like scooped up by S rank adventurer. Damn, they really just skipped half of the fucking words. It literally says 勇者パリを追放された白魔導士 means the white mage who was picked up by the hero party, and then the S rank adventurers that took him in, or like, no, I guess Tsuho Sareta when he's like taken or like kidnapped, and then S rank, and then the S rank adventurers that took him. Kono Shiromodoshi means this is the white magician. Kikakuai Sugiru. Jesus Christ. Oh, there it is, yeah. The white mage who was banished from the... Banished? Oh, Tsuiho! Oh, Tsuiho! Yeah, true. Tsuiho means he was banished. That's true. That's true. I had the fucking wrong word. Tsuiho Sareta. Ah, I had the wrong word. Yeah. Banished. Banished. It means kicked out of. Tsuho Sareta is like you're kicked out of. I was thinking the wrong word. Completely wrong word. So white mage who was banished from the hero's party is picked up by an S rank adventurer. Ah. I see. One day, Lloyd. I feel like there's been another anime before with the same type of genre where the main character was also named Lloyd. I don't remember what the hell it was. There's another one that's similar to this. I mean, the other one where Lloyd is a name is Spy Family, right? Isn't his name Lloyd or something? But that's not the one I'm thinking of. It's a different one. Anyway, one day, Lloyd, a white mage, is banished from the hero's party. Lloyd, who has lost his job, happens to accompany an S-rank party on a quest by chance. At that time, no one knew the hero's party would collapse and Lloyd will gain fame. Yet, this is the story of an extraordinary support magic user who thinks he is normal and becomes an adventurer, while he is unaware of how he eventually becomes peerless. Meh. A slice of life. Ooh. Apparently Lloyd too. Oh, really? Oh my god. The story of Rudy, a girl who likes jewelry and accessories diving into the world of mineralogy. Okay, this is a very specific otaku type anime. Rudy no Hoseki, Rui's rocks. Interesting. Are they actually going like panning? That's interesting actually. That's kind of cool. This could be like a very specifically interesting show. For like a slice of life. They're going gold panning. This could be like actually very, very interesting. I guess like the author must be like very into geology or something. That could actually be like a very like interesting thing. I don't know, for me personally, whenever somebody is like really well versed on something hyper specific, like geology, for example, even if I personally am not interested enough in geology to go look anything up myself, to get to hear about somebody who's really like well versed in it and like can talk about it and like knows a lot of things about it, it's interesting just to sit and listen to it. For me personally, like I like listening to documentaries and stuff in my spare time, like on YouTube. I like a lot of YouTube documentaries, just listening to people who like know what they're talking about random ass subjects. So this might actually be a somewhat interesting show. I might actually pick this up, see how it is. A comedy romance, okay. ずっとボロ令嬢は姉の元婚約者に溺愛される betrothed to my sister's ex? Oh. I think Gwen must be really far behind in the VOD right now. I saw Coach like a long time ago. That was like 20 minutes ago. Synopsis. A poor barren daughter has lived under her sister's shadow, where she always had nothing. Her hair is full of hairballs, and she doesn't have a single dress, and all she has are tattered clothes for work. Her sister receives the attention of a high rich noble, but she dies on her way to marriage. Mary is sent in as a substitute bride for her sister because the baron cannot repay the already sold dowry to the earl. But that's impossible. In the first place, the proposal was a misunderstanding. A beautiful and happy story of love about a fallen baron's daughter and an eloquent earl. The art looks quite nice. The art's really pretty. Character designs are nice. Hi, Latte. You're not late. Comedy, romance, Jose. Oh, Jose. Okay. Okay. Ame to kimi to. Slice of life. During a rainy day, a woman comes across a strange animal waiting by the side of the road. Pleading to be taken in, the creature offers the woman an umbrella in an attempt to show off its appeal. Intrigued by its clever nature, she brings the dog-like creature home and thus begins their life together. A tanuki? Name is Yo. Yo. Pet dog. Able to write and draw proficiently. Slice of life. Not you, it's Yo. I wonder. Is a P word in my language? Oh shit. Well. Ooh, wait, comedy, horror, supernatural. I have servants out of them. Yeah, I get that. Okay. Jigoku Sensei Nube. Hell teacher Jigoku Sensei Nube. Okay. A number of inexplicable phenomena have been plaguing the town of Domori. In order to protect the town's children, a new homeroom teacher known as Nube arrives. Normally gentle and a bit outgoing, Nube has a secret side. He is, in fact, the only psychic teacher in Japan. Rumor has it that his left hand is possessed by a demon. Hell's messenger of justice is here to take on the school's 7 mysteries, ghosts and evil spirits attacking the students. This occultist action story starts now. That... Whoa, wait, the art style's so old. Wait. This is like early 2000s art style, like 90s art style almost. What? Like, look at the... Look at that. Look at this art style. What? Interesting. Grand Blue Season 2? I was wondering if anyone was going to be watching that. Hi, Ghost of Mid. Fantasy Gourmet. Oh, a food one. Suihou Sha Shokudo e Yokozo. Welcome to the Outcast's restaurant. Backstabbed by those he considered friends, Dennis has been exiled from one of the strongest guilds around, the Silver Wings Battalion. He doesn't think much of it, though, as he was dying to use his level 99 cooking skills anyway. That's why he decides to leave the city behind and open up a diner in the countryside. While pursuing his dream, Dennis meets Atriel, a girl exiled from her noble household and relegated to slavery until he saves her. The pair open a diner together, and their first client is an exiled knight from a different guild. How peculiar, but she is not the only customer. A cocky mage and a drastically overworked yet underpaid sage become regulars as well. The knight brings trouble to the diner at times, but Dennis's cooking skills and beloved butcher knives cut through trouble and hunger alike. Thus begins the legend of Dennis and his diner, the talk of the town. Literally baby. Okay, I'm glad it's not romance, because all these characters look baby. Does this premiere soon? Yeah, his actual outfit doesn't come out for another 30 minutes, though. That's what I'm waiting for. It's always about adventurers? Because adventurers are cool! Game Center Shoujo to Ibunka Koryo. Cultural exchange with a game center girl. Benji Kusakabe, an arcade employee, one day notices a small foreign girl struggling to win a stuffed toy called Manly Koala from a crane game. 3 hours later, after finishing his shift, Renji sees the girl still at the game. Jesus Christ, she stinks. But his toy how much money does she have? But the toy remains unmoved. Feeling sorry for her, he decides to help. He inserts a 100 yen coin and with one skillful try, wins the toy, which he then hands to the girl. Startled by his unexpected gesture, the girl looks at Renji with suspicion. Flustered, Renji hastily tells her it's Valentine's Day gift. Little does he know, in her home country of England, Valentine's Day is traditionally when men give women gifts along with a confession of love. Is that true? Is that true, Englishmen? English people? Her name is Lily Baker? Monkey got a certain coach dog to help her with sound British accent. Oh, really? Interesting. Cat? Action, horror, suspense. Night of the Living Cat. A virus spreads across the world, transforming all of humankind into wild, slavering, furry beasts. Cats, to be precise. Those few survivors who remain human take refuge in the dark corners of the earth as they fight back against the feline horde. Kunagi, a man with no memory of his past yet a deep knowledge of cats, struggles to hold on with only his wits and a will to survive. Yet the virus transmits merely through cuddles, and Kunagi finds kitties so hard to resist. Is his willpower strong enough to withstand their hair-raising catastrophe? A zombie apocalypse, but it's cats. And if you pet them, you die. I'm done. I'd lose. I'd fucking lose. I'd fucking lose, dude. I'd lose. I'd be dead day one. Day one, I'm dead. Day one, I'd be dead. Day one, I'd be dead. I fucking love cats. A comedy just called Bad Girl. Okay. It's from a 4-koma manga. Okay. You Tani, a first-year high school student with sharp eyes, large piercings, flashy two-tone hair, is not a well-known bad girl who everyone makes way for. I feel like that's, or is a. I feel like that's like written wrong. Okay, but anyway, is a not well-known bad girl who everyone makes way for. She's actually a very good girl at heart, and her mind is always full of thoughts of the school's Madonna, Atore Mizutori. Wanting to attract the attention of the disciplinary committee chairman, Atori, Yu decides to quit being an honor student and become a bad delinquent. A school comedy depicting the struggles of a slightly foolish, self-proclaimed delinquent is about to begin. So like, the girl she likes is the head of the disciplinary committee, so she decides to be a bad girl to get noticed by her, so she'll get punished and have to have an excuse to talk to her instead of just fucking talking to her normally. What the heck? Hi, Ella. Okay, that could be funny. That could be funny. Kizetsu to Ansatsuhime, the shy hero and the assassin princess. Hiro Toto possesses great skills, but his extreme shyness has left him unable to form a party, causing him to remain stuck in the town where his journey began. One day, he is suddenly invited to join a party by 3 beautiful women, Ciel, Anemone, and Gore. Overjoyed at finally setting off on an adventure, Toto is filled with excitement, but little does he know, these women are dead set on killing him. A deathly harem rom-com unfolds as the socially anxious hero who faints from mere flustered excitement around women finds himself the target of 3 deadly companions, each with their own reasons for wanting him gone. Well, it doesn't actually say harem in the genres. Action, comedy, fantasy, shonen. Okay. Interesting. Oh my god, he's fucking huge. Look at him. Jesus Christ. He's a big boy. Should have been me, not him. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, a camping anime. Cute. Hold on. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Okay, we're coming down here in a second. We'll be there soon. Futari solo camp. Solo camping for 2. The story centers on Gen Kinokura, a devoted solo camper who treasures his solitude. During one of his usual camping trips, he unexpectedly crosses paths with Shizuka Kusano, a total camping novice. What starts as an accidental encounter evolves into an unusual partnership, as the two embark on what can only be described as solo camping for 2. Slice of life. Looks cute. I like the art. The art looks cute. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, dude, if all the backgrounds are like this kind of like watercolor painted style, that'd be so pretty. Wait, is that a beer chicken? Is that a beer chicken? I fucking love beer chicken. Y'all ever had beer chicken before? Where you literally stuff a beer can up the chicken and then cook it over the barbecue? Y'all ever done that? It's good. I don't like beer, but it's good. What are you looking like that? It's good. It's actually a proper thing. You put all the seasonings and stuff on the outside as well, but the inside, you literally put a beer can in it. And then the beer, like, cooks with it inside of the chicken. That could be interesting. Comedy, mystery, supernatural. This one could be good, though. Deki no Mogura. Earthbound Mole. Mogura, a mysterious self-proclaimed sage, also known as Hyakuan Momoyumi, has been banned from the afterlife. To return, he roams the world collecting the lamps of ghosts in his lantern. However, crossing paths with him brings an unusual consequence, the ability to see strange phenomena. Comedy, mystery, supernatural, seinen. That's really calling to me personally. Interesting, like, idea. Like an omyoji. Oh, an omyoji anime. Omyo Kaiten Rebirth. So, Takaru Narihira is a lone wolf delinquent who spends his days getting into fights, avoiding friendships, and being captivated by a mysterious girl named Tsukimiya, someone he's only ever seen in his dreams. One day, a sudden accident sends him tumbling off a cliff. When he regains consciousness, he finds himself in Denji Heiankyo, a futuristic version of the ancient capital, where advanced technology and mysticism coexist. This world is under the protection of the legendary Omyoji, Abe no Seimei, and to Takaru's shock, Tsukimiya is real and living in this very place. Just as he begins to reveal in this, just as he begins to revel in this fated encounter, a deadly black mist known as Yamikaoru descends, bringing forth monstrous beings called Oni. In the chaos, both he and Tsukimi are killed. Oh, only for Takaru to awaken again in Denjiru Heiankyo. Realizing he somehow slipped through time, Takaru resolves to defy fate. To protect Tsukimiya from her doomed future, he turns to Abe no Seimei to train in the art of Omyo Jutsu. Now, as an Omyoji himself, he must fight to rewrite destiny and uncover the truth behind this strange new world. Yu-Gi-Oh character, bruh. An Omyoji anime, there haven't been a lot of those lately. There used to be a lot more, I feel like. Oh. She's giving me, oh, what's her name from Bleach? Yoroichi? She's giving me Yoroichi vibes. Ooh. Yoroichi. Another slice of life. Food court de mata ashita. See you tomorrow at the food court. To their classmates, Wada is a quiet rich girl, while Yamato is an intimidating lone wolf. But what they don't know is that Wada is a mobile game addict and in a passionate love-hate relationship with a 2D character, and Yamamoto has a penchant for urban legends and eyes only for her favorite YouTuber. And their biggest not-so-secret secret, these unlikely friends meet at the food court every day after school to rant, rave, and learn what makes each other tick. This is gonna be cute. This seems like it could be really cute. Oh, yeah, I really like the art. Wait, the art's really cute. The art looks really cute. I actually like the art a lot. This is like really cute. Look at her. They look so cute. It looks so goofy. I really like that, actually. I might peek this one just because I think the art style is really cute. Studios Atelier Pondark. Actually, it seems like it could be really cute. I bet this is like, there's only gonna be 6 episodes. I bet it's one of those ones that are only gonna be like 10-minute long episodes or something like that. This seems like it could be really cute, actually. This, I'm... Busamen Gachi Fighter. Ugly Mug, the epic fighter. You might not like it, guys, but this is what peak performance looks like. Wrongly convicted of a crime, 34-year-old Shigeru Yoshioka loses everything, including his trust in women, and withdraws from society as an unemployed recluse. One day, he stumbles upon a way to travel to another world. When a mysterious status screen appears on his computer, Shigeru sacrifices his looks to gain an overwhelming 100 trillion and 5,100 parameters. Was the 5,100 really necessary if you have 100 trillion? How fucking good looking was he that he gets that many score points to look like this now? This guy must have been a fucking like K-pop model to get that many points for exchanging his looks. If I exchange my looks for fucking power levels, I might get like 1,000 if I'm fucking lucky. This bitch got 100 trillion? Fuck you! Now reborn as an absolute god, he begins his second life in another world. Okay. Soabe Junichi. I'm really curious about the voice actor behind this. Wait, I feel like I recognize him. What anime has he been in that I know? What's a good example? There's some other small ones where he's been like side characters that I kind of recognize. Give me a main character role he's had in something I know. Oh, he's Aizawa! He's Aizawa from Boku no Hero. Oh. Okay. He's also in Blue Exorcist. Aizawa Shoto? Oh, really? He's also in frickin' Spy X Family. Damn. Damn. Damn, this guy is a really long career. Holy moly. Look, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. Holy shit, it just keeps going. He was in Carol on Tuesday. It doesn't stop! Oh my god! He's in Space. He's Dandy from Space Dandy? Where's the end? This has to be the longest fucking resume I've ever seen on this site. Oh my god. We reached the end. Holy shit. He's been doing this since 1996. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this is literally this is Space Dandy. This is the same voice actor as Space Dandy, bro. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. This seems like it would be funny though. I might peek this one too. Kizu darake seijou yori houfuku o komete. English. With vengeance, sincerely, your broken saintess. The holy wound became a villain's vengeance from a saint full of wounds. Jesus Christ. This is this one of those, what are they called? Villainous? Is this a villainous one? It says saintess, but Lua is a saintess candidate who possesses the power of healing, but her ability had one flaw. She could only heal others by transferring their wounds onto herself. Because of this, others bullied her, calling her the fallen saintess, but it didn't bother Lua because her best friend Ariana always stood up for her. Or Ariana always stood up for her. One day, Lua's crush, Commander Gerald, was on the brink of death from a beast attack. Lua healed him, which left her on the verge of death. When she woke up, she learned that all credit was given to Ariane, and she finally saw her best friend's true color. Devastated, Lua is lost and helpless when the second prince appears in front of her with a tempting offer. What would happen to Lua as she begins her new life as the villainess? Oh, it is a villainous one. Turkey. Just called Turkey. It's a sports anime. Turkey, in bowling terms, it means getting 3 consecutive strikes. Oh, did not know that. Mai, a second-year high school student and captain of the... Oh, good lord, why is there that many Ks? Ikokukan High School Bowling Club is a genius who can't win a match. Sure. Whenever she gets a turkey, for some reason, she always ends up hitting the impregnable split Snake Eyes. Rina, the only first-year club member, said to Mai, "You're doing that on purpose, aren't you? The captain is running away from winning. I want to win. If you're not going to win, I'm quitting the club." This is the story of the end of summer as the 5 members of Ikokukan High School Bowling Club, Mai, Rina, Sayuri, Nozumi, and Nanase, lose and fight, and finally win. A bowling anime is interesting. Not for me personally, but it's interesting to see something new like that. We're starting to get a little bit closer to the bottom. I might just click on ones now that actually kind of spark my interest just from the look, because I also want to be wrapping up soon because Ambrose is doing his new outfit reveal in about 10 minutes. So I want to make sure we can rate in as he goes live. So if there's any that actually really stand out to me visually, I might click them, but I think we pretty much covered all the ones I'm interested in. I think this season, ones I'm gonna watch, or at least peek, I'm gonna open them all up real quick. This could be cute. This, I kind of want to peek it because I think it's interesting to learn about stuff like that. Yeah. This one does seem interesting as well, but I already have too many on the list. Girls Love, yep. This one, City the Animation, 100%. Both of these have potential for me. Isekai, these two Isekai ones kind of have potential, I think. Specifically this one. I think I'll just pick one. I'll just pick this one for now. This one seems like it could be cute. I kind of want to see this one too. God, I'm loading myself with 1 billion again, aren't I? Good lord. I'm gonna pass on this one. Gach Akta, I might pass on as well. Season 2, Sakamoto Days. This one looked really cute. Yofukashi no Uta, of course. Dan Dan and Biscuit Doll. Oh lord, so my list this season is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm gonna kill I have 14! Okay. First one on my list that I want to watch is, well, not like in order, but just like of the ones starting from the bottom. Food Court Day Matashita. I think this one looks really cute. The art style is really calling to me. I think the art style looks really cute. And it just seems like just a fun, silly slice of life. It'll probably be like short episodes. There's only 6 episodes total. I think this will be cute. I'd like to watch this. Call of Night Season 1. Oh, yeah. Yofukashi no Uta is really good, man. Ghost of Man. You should watch it. So I'm probably going to watch this one. I'm going to leave these open so I can, like, log in on my actual account and, like, save them all. Busamen Gachi Fighter. Because it just seems funny, and the voice actor seems like it'll be really, really good. Game Center Sojo to Ibunka Kyoryu. This one seems like it'll be really cute and funny. And I just kind of want to see how it rolls out. I think this is going to be pretty cute. It's a romance comedy. Rudy Rocks. This one is about, looks like geology. Like very specifically about geology. Slice of life. And I kind of want to peek this one. I want to know what it's about. Like I talked about before, like I just said it earlier, but like for me, whenever there's like a very hyper specific like science or like thing that people are talking about, like a documentary or something, I get really interested in it. Not because I personally am interested in like that topic, but because just hearing people talk about or explain things that they're super knowledgeable on is really enjoyable for me. So I might actually enjoy this anime quite a bit. So I'm gonna peek this one at least for a few episodes, I think. Because I also watched another anime. It was like called Do It Yourself or something like that. And it was an anime all about DIY. And it was just like a school club of girls who just like do it yourself, and they just do DIY projects, and like they make shelves or like benches and shit, and they just learn how to do it. And it was just cute and fun. It was just interesting to have them like talk about stuff. I think they made like a big tree house or something as their main project. They went around the community like collecting stuff. This one I'm watching for her. I'm watching this for her. For her. The princely tomboy, yellow eyes, short hair. Mwah! I'm watching this for her. This seems like a comedy romance. Seems like it'll be pretty funny. Definitely watching this for her specifically. And also the green hair girl's a brat. So I'm like, you know, she's a brat voiced by fucking Bochi the Rock. So kind of interested, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all have yellow eyes? Okay, yeah, but specifically her. 私は恋人になれるわけないじゃん。無理無理。There's no freaking way I'll be your lover. Unless? And this is a girl's love. A girl love comedy. So I'm interested in some Yuri. Haven't had a good Yuri anime in a while. So hopefully this will check that mark. City the animation. Woo! City the animation! Bro, I'm so hype. I'm so fucking hype. There's a lot of pressure on the shoulders of the creators of City, I think. Because this is basically the not the predecessor, but the predecessor of this anime is Nichijou. This is written by the same person, drawn by the same studio in the same style, in the same world. So City is canonically in the same world as Nichijou. Like canonically, that is a real fact. It is in the same world as Nichijou. So it has a lot of pressure on its shoulders, and I'm wondering if it can live up to it. I'm super, super excited to watch this, though. Super, 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 super excited, because I love Nichijou. This isekai is kind of piquing my interest, because like I said, I have a soft spot for civilization building anime or civilization building isekai. I'm a big, like, real-time strategy enjoyer in general, so the idea of, like, an isekai real-time strategy is kind of cool to me. So him rebuilding, like, the evil side of the civilization. I'm very curious about this one. I hope it's good. I hope it's not just isekai slop. I hope it's good. I'd like to be able to enjoy that. We have Silent Witch, which seems really cute. I think it sounds fun. Our shy witch girl. Seems like it could be pretty cute and pretty fun. So I think this could be enjoyable. Another person voice acting a cat. Me, let me do that. Meow. Meow. I can voice act in anime, specifically just cats though. Let me be the cat in every anime. That's how I'll make my name. We have Sakamoto Days Season 2. Fuck yes, I'm watching this. Banger anime. This romance seems really good. This romance seems really fun. Like really, really fun. Kaoru hana to rin wa rin tosaku. This one seems really fun. It seems like almost like a Romeo Juliet situation, but instead of families, it's schools. which reminds me of another romance comedy I've watched before that was the same idea of like different schools that I really liked. And this guy seems like the scary delinquent with a soft, warm heart kind of trope that a lot of people really like. And then she's just very super happy. And I love dere dere. Like dere dere characters are like one of my favorites. So she seems like that. So I would like to watch this. She seems very cute. I'd like to watch this one. And then we have Yofukashi no Uta Season 2. Definitely watching this. I love Nazuna. I love the music. Creepy Nuts is coming back for both the ending and the opening for Yofukashi no Uta, which is hype as fuck. Super hype. We have Season 2 of Dan 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 by I Know the End is making the opening, which is also very exciting. Looking forward to this. And finally, Season 2 of Sono Biscuitoro wa Koi wo Suru. Very excited for this one. I'm looking forward to it quite a lot. I can't wait to see where their adventure goes. I hope they develop their romance more because I really like them. They're so cute. I love the animation style so much. So we're looking at about 14 shows this season. Oh, lordy, lordy. I'll make a post about it listing the ones I plan on watching on Twitter after. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out today. That's a lot of fun. We're going to go right into Mr. Ambrose. I think he should be on a starting soon screen by now. Should be. And Ambrose will give lots of support. Is doing his new... Oh, he's doing his cover right now. Oh, it's his cover and then his reveal. Let's raid the cover then. We'll raid the cover right now. Hold on. Tiger. Heart. Congrats. Ambrose. I'll do a big congrats. Here is your raid message. We're going to raid into his song halfway through, I believe. But then I'll probably re-raid over into the actual outfit reveal. So there's your raid message. Thank you guys for hanging out today. That was a lot of fun. I really like doing this type of stream. That was really enjoyable for me. And I'll see the members tomorrow, 11 a.m., not noon, 11 a.m. for our Nigejozu no Wakagimi watch along. And then I'll be joining some other people for a collab on Saturday. Yep. After that at 2 p.m. So either way, thank you guys for hanging out today. Big love, big care. Take care of yourselves. See you next time. Bye.